opportunity to make a statement if you wish to. I take it you are declining.
I respectfully decline.
Well,
Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Jeff with the Jeff Show. I'm here with Scott and Jen from Sex, Love, and Serial Killers. How's it going, loves?
Man, we be doing pretty good over here. Okay, so I sitting back this morning and I look at the police. They outside my door pounding on the door and shit. I'm like, Tyrone, you just sit right there. We ain't doing shit today, man. Or Jen is sitting over here going, Jen's just sitting over. Oh, fucking here we go. Here we go with Scott again. This shit.
To do this one.
You have to talk right into the mic.
Well, it's in your face.
That's what I always say whenever I stand up tall and you talking to my mic.
Stop it.
It's in
She
my
just tried to
face.
lick me.
Again?
Yeah.
What flavor is Scott?
Dirty whore.
No! Jesus Christ. You see the shit that I got to put up with day by day with her?
Baskin Robbins 32 flavors now? Or how many flavors do you have? Dirty whore. I like some dirty whore.
69 flavors.
Oh, yeah, there's
Baskin Robbins 69 flavors over here.
head to
Dirty
toe.
whore.
It's like a rainbow of flavors as you go.
Then I'm going to lean closer and go, taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow and my Skittles.
Gross.
Wow. It's great, man. I'm glad to have you back on. I don't know. I got my Aussie shirt. It's been Aussie Fest since Tuesday.
Oh, that's from Bark at the Moon. I know right by the lettering,
No,
right? That's
no.
the Bark. Is that the Bark at the Moon shirt?
No,
Which one is that?
Diary of a
No, that is-
Madman.
Oh, Diary of Men. Oh, shit. Okay.
But no, but Bark of the Moon's a great album. Waiting for Darkness is a fucking phenomenal song, right?
Right. But you know what my favorite song is, believe it or not, is Shot in the Dark. I love them. And it's only because of the it's the weird guitar at the very beginning, and then how it goes into the main riff, that dun 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 dun. I freaking love that. And
That's
I
a
think
great
that was-
song.
I'm trying to remember who was playing with him at the time. I wanted to say, because I think that didn't Satriani played with him, I think.
Not on this album.
Not on that album, but I'm trying to think of
No.
who the freak it was.
I could tell you, but I think it'd be fun if you can guess.
Damn it.
He's just waiting.
Randy Rhoads was dead by then, wasn't he?
Way dead.
Yeah, way before
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Just tell him.
No, it'll hit me. It'll hit me. We'll get it mid-show.
Oh my God.
Since you guys lured me into talking about Kohberger because y'all think that he did it, and I still say the guy, I think he's an idiot, but I don't think that he did it.
He's a
I'm gonna
huge
stick with
idiot.
that. Yeah,
Oops.
I think he's a jackass. But yeah, I really don't think that he did it. I think that in my opinion, I think what happened is the prosecution and his attorneys got together and said, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll give you a plea deal. And his attorney probably said, yeah, if you take the plea deal, this is what you get. But if we run it to court with all the media, there's a good chance that you can get the death penalty. And he probably said, fuck it, I'll just take the plea deal because I'm a moron.
He's more than a moron. I mean, you look at the picture of those young, I call them kids. They're probably young to us, right?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck? And this guy is a fucking dweeb, douchebag, influencing. It's like, what the? I don't know, man. It's horrific, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I noticed that with him too. Like when he was in court and the judge was saying, so from what I'm understanding, you're not going to make a closing statement. That's just from Kohberger when he can make his, say whatever he wants and like apologize to the family. Now, keep it in mind, he's already been ripped apart by the families, and he says there, respectfully, I'm gonna pass. Just look up and say I'm gonna pass because you know what? There's no respectfully in this. You're sitting there, no expression, like blank. At least look like you're a little sorry for what happened. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
Do they ever though? I mean, have you ever seen anybody that showed any remorse for what they did during court time?
That's a good point. I don't think I've ever seen, and because the one that I think about is the one that we did from Louisiana that killed his mom and dad in Tennessee. I'm trying to remember what the hell his name was, but he was a college student, and his parents said, "Hey, we're going to retire. You got to support your own damn self." You know what I'm talking about? We did.
Yeah, it was during COVID.
Yeah, it was during COVID and everything like that, and he sat there just blank.
Mhm.
Like he had no fucks to give. But this is somebody who went out and bought a bunch of stuff so that he can, he dismembered his mom and dad. They found his mom's head inside of a cooking pot that had been cooking on the stove for like 3 fucking days.
Yeah.
Good Lord. She's
Yeah.
tender, but
But
imagine. I don't.
How's your mom? Delicious.
I
Shit.
just don't get. I mean, I guess knowing from what we know, I think I'd rather take the death penalty and be safer, and protected. And I don't get it. If he did it,
Okay, no, and I would agree with you because with all the media coverage that he's gotten through this whole entire thing, he's one of the most hated people in the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
You're going to go to prison and they're going to put you in Gen Pop. I guarantee you that there's going to be some guys in there that are sitting there going, I'm having me a Kohberger sandwich. You are one of the sisters put it right, man. You might have got A's and B's on paper, but now you're going to be getting a lot of D. I think that's going to happen. He's going to be getting a whole lot of D going on, man.
Yeah, he can't complain. I said, I need to go outside and get some sun. He goes, I'll give you some sun. I'll bring down the rays upon. He wants some vitamin D, bro.
But I mean, I don't think he's innocent. I think if you're innocent, you're gonna fight for it.
He's so socially awkward.
But he's got lawyers and parents, and
I dig that. Like, he's really book smart, but I think if you put the academics aside, he has got the social acuity of a fucking potato.
He has the face I want to smack. I'm looking at him right now. I just want to fucking. I don't even without him doing anything wrong. I just want to hit the fucker. He's got that face.
I agree.
I think it's because there's no motive. There's nothing there's nothing for him to do what he did. And I mean, and he just destroyed that one girl's face and all that stuff that came out. So even to where they think he sat in a chair and just kind of sat back and took a minute. I don't know. I don't know.
These days it's I think it's a whole new ball game for crime. It's all fucking court TV. No one goes to trial anymore, right? It's all fucking plea deals. So there's not much truth that's getting out there. Like with the Chris Watts case, right? There's so much more to it. They didn't really get the truth until he was actually in prison and they were doing interviews with him. He just went straight in.
Ugh.
So people that could have other accomplices.
I have that same problem with words day by day.
Day by day. Yeah. That was a good show. But
I just think that him not saying not a thing is the most frustrating for everybody.
I think that speaks to his social awkwardness, and I
No, because BTK did that, and he did a lot on BTK.
no, BTK, when he was being questioned, every time the judge asked him a question or anything like that, he didn't sit there quietly. Matter of fact, BTK acted like it was a great big, like almost like a game. He was sitting there like, okay, so we're understanding this and this. So when did you, what was your process of killing, I don't know, victim to or whatever? And he was sitting there, okay, hold on, let me think. So I was driving down this street right here, and then I had a burger. And I saw her in her apartment or her house, and then I went in and da-da-da. So like he's reliving it like, just like if you were to ask me, hey man, at the last show, what was your favorite part of the show that you did over at Cazadera? I'd be like, oh man, well, I don't know, the crowd was popping and this and this and this. Like he relived it the same way. Like this was a good part of his life. It's like, dude, that's not good. Literally BTK hung a little girl, and this is what grosses me out the most about BTK. Out of all the murders, hung a little girl by pipes in the basement, and then jerked off under her body.
We got it.
That is, dude. We've dealt with some sick dudes, but that right there is
that takes the cake.
Yeah, it really does, man. Because I mean, I don't like kids to begin with, but. There's no reason to kill kids. There's no reason to beat the shit out of them. There's no reason to abuse them. Nothing like that. Kids are just assholes. But guess what? It's kind of a kid's job. A kid's job is to be an asshole. I'm more shocked when I'm out. And like, I love telling this story. A couple of years ago, I took Jen to Enchanted Forest. It's a small little amusement park down towards Salem. And You're seeing the other kids, and they're all ragamuffins, man. They're all like white trash, running around crazy.
My kids were there. I'm just kidding. No.
This is what got me. This black dude walks up and his wife is like Middle Eastern, right? And the mom turned to their like 4 kids and really quietly whispered to him, "This is exactly how this is gonna go. You guys will do this, you guys will do this, you will not step out of line because you know what will happen if you do." They followed us throughout the park. I tell you what, I've never seen kids that well behaved in my freaking life. I'm like, holy shit, this woman's a freaking ninja.
No, that's terrifying because
I'd
my
be in the
mom
back-
was like that.
I'd be all, what's going to happen though if we don't behave? Reminder, please.
And a backhand to your
Curious.
face.
I'm pretty sure she would have taken that kid behind a bush, beat his ass, and he would have come. I totally
Jesus.
understand, mother. Yes, I will behave very well. Just fantastic. But the dad was kick ass with the small one too. They were going through like their haunted house, which isn't super scary, but it was for the kid.
You were scared.
That one that came. Oh my God, I'll tell that story in a sec. But like he's talking to him. See, it's all on. These are all on wires. We're okay. And the kid was like, it was awesome, but it was appropriate to the thing. So I watch and pay attention to everything. And I saw this head, which I didn't know was a head, because I would have thought to myself, you know what? That's not a real object. That's something on a wire coming towards Jen. So the first thing I do is I grab her and I push her out of the way because I'm ready to whoop something's ass. And it's like, oh, that's just a head and it's on a wire. Sorry, honey. She's like, my ribs. I can't breathe. Oh, suck it up. Get some air. I can't breathe. You can walk it off. Walk it off.
Was this the first time that you hurt her ribs?
That was the time I just bumped him a little bit. She heard him the second time when she, took that skydive off of some stairs and bounced. And then I heard him again when we were having adult activities.
Hugging.
Yeah, that's what she told the doctor. This is what gets me. Yeah, she goes to the doctor and the doctor said, "How did this happen?" Yes.
Really strong hug. I wasn't prepared for that question.
That I know for a fact. I know for a fact that doctor looked at her going, "You're a lying fucker. You know that? You are lying. We know it." And what got me was like when the report came in, she got on that. She used my chart. Yeah, but avoid strong hugs. I was dying. I was freaking dying.
Rude.
That's great. At least we didn't say it was the doorknob. The stairs of the doorknob today. Yet again. That's crazy. The Enchanted Forest is cool. I've seen videos of that. In fact, I think the infamous Aaron from Ghost Adventures was there.
Yes. That's why I went, because I saw it on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Really wanted to go.
The thing is ghosts or not, that place there with it, how everything is set up and how it looks, even if it's not haunted, it's creepy as hell, dude.
It is.
For sure.
It's just creepy. Dude, when you come out here, we're hitting it there at Enchanted Forest. Like, for real, dude. We're going to have a blast.
That's going to be fun. My kids say, like, doesn't that stuff scare you? I'm like, nothing scares me. I mean, real people, people that pose with knives on Facebook might scare me.
That makes
But-
no sense.
Hey, you know,
His
I get it.
statement does. The person that we're talking about does not. I'm going to leave it at that.
It's true.
I don't think they listen to our show, but they're cool.
Yeah.
I think they're
Yeah.
cool.
Different. Different
Yeah.
is okay.
I like different. I just
Me
encourage.
too.
I always say peace and love,
Safety.
please,
Yeah.
please.
Safe.
let's don't make headlines for the wrong reason, please. There's
True
enough
that.
out there.
Yeah, so I
And-
don't know
What's that?
what.
She was making a statement, and literally, I could see the lights go out in her eyes. Like her brain just went, "Oh, we have an error here. Hold on 1 second." I don't know where I am. Like, dude, is this my? Yes, you own this house, honey. Okay, I'm back on track now. So, what were you
Back
saying?
on track.
Don't remember.
There's a fucking shocker.
Hey, what helps is good sleep. I've been sleeping really good lately, and I feel like I'm on top of my game. I feel pretty good. Plus, lots of coffee. That helps.
What's that look for, woman?
I get good sleep, but I get woken up a lot.
She does not. She wakes her own damn self up.
This one checks his cell phone to check at the time, and it's like the fucking sunshine coming through. And then it's not like, I don't have, you have like a 2-second it stays on. His stays on for like 10 minutes. Like, who does that?
What if I need to get up?
Me. You
Yeah,
telling me, Jim, that
exactly.
you don't wake up at midnight to check to see what letters you're getting that day? It's like fucking Christmas every day with
No.
disappointments. With,
I have
there's
to
no
put a
letters tomorrow.
eye mask on because I know this tard's going to turn his phone on to look what time it is. And it's
let's
so
talk
bright.
about that. Let's talk about it. It's not just an eye mask. Some people have like ones that are velvet, they're red or black or whatever. No, she has to have one that's like these cheetah eyes. Yeah, like a big cat. And then she looks right at me, and it's creepy as hell looking at her. I'm like, no, I'm not creeped out at all. I'm just going to roll over and freaking hope that you don't turn to Catwoman or some bullshit and try to, like, it's bad enough. Like, for real, dude. Like, this is how weird she is. See, y'all out there think that she's the normal one and I'm the weird one, and that's not the case. Yesterday, I'm here in the office, okay?
Stop.
And this has happened many times. Now, yesterday I was just playing a video game, but most of the time I'm in here working. It's one of those few times I have to actually kind of, decompress for a few minutes. And what she do? Comes in, hugs me, and literally starts to hump my leg. Like, literally, I'm all, get the hell off me. She's all, okay, honey. Then she turned around and got my arm. I'm all, honey, please
Stop.
leave me alone.
Have you thought about getting a spray bottle for your desk?
It has
They
crossed
help,
my mind. I'm thinking next time I'm at Home Depot, I'm getting a spray bottom up. Psst, psst, bad kitty. Bad.
Get her a scratch pull or something, man.
4 in the morning. He woke me up at 4 in the morning. Like, it's not, hey, I'm cold. Because the power went out and his retardedness woke up at like 2 and hung out till like 4 and came back to bed and thought it was cool to wake me up.
Okay, no, this is why. So I'm up at 2, right? And because I'm usually up between 2 and 3 every day. And so this is my retarded ass. I go into our laundry room because our laundry room is next to our kitchen, and I'll turn the light on there so that way there gives me just enough light so I can, like get my coffee ready and all that good stuff. I click it on, and I look up going, God dang it. Freaking ball was burnt out. Crap. So then I click it off and on like it's going to work again, right?
It could
I'm
work.
walking through. I'm hitting the coffee pot start button. Hitting it. Why isn't my coffee pot going on? Never mind that it's got a LED, display on it that shows the time and the brew cycle and all that good shit, right? Nothing is lit up. And then if you look out our front window, our garage, because it's a detached garage, we have lights all around it that come on. They like 2 of them or 4 of them stay on all night, and then we have the motion sensor one in the front. Nothing is on. It is pitch black. And it didn't quite still dawn on me. I'm sitting outside, I'm having a cigarette, and I'm like, I wonder if we're having a power outage. Now, instead of believing that we're having a power outage, I actually Google it. And it says, yeah, dumbass, you're having a power outage right now. It's affecting X many customers. I'm like, that kind of makes more sense. Okay, I'm good now. So basically, I think that Jen's retardation is contagious, and I caught it. But only for a little while. I took a pill and it went away, thankfully. But Jen, Jen, it's terminal.
So when you tell your stories, like I have like a full like movie theater in my head. Okay, so I'm playing out the scene, but I'm adding stuff to it. So if the power's out, if you're addicted to coffee as much as I am, I'm like, I've seen people with heroin. So I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna put some coffee grounds in there and some like hot water or like a little lighter under it. I'm gonna fucking French press my coffee in a spoon and just kind of sip it that way. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I would have gone.
Jeff, you know me better than what she does. I swear to God, because I actually considered, I have a camp stove out there, and my barbecue's right next to the. And I start thinking, shit, I don't have I don't have my French press anymore. Damn it! I'm all, that's brutal.
Fun.
Did I buy it?
You're probably still at his house.
Yeah, it might be. I got to buy another French press. I don't even know where the hell it is. It's not a Jake's.
It's there.
It's not a Jake's.
It's in the garage. Either way, he ate cold chicken and decided to wake me up at 4. And then I got nothing for it. Just bothered.
Yeah, then she goes, if you're going to wake me up next time, you need to give me some lovin' or something. You woke me up I thought I was getting some lovin'. No, I've just had a lot of energy and wanted to fuck with you. But then it threw my whole day off, dude, because then I did fall back to sleep and I got up at like 6 or something like that. My whole day just ruined. Just totally off for the whole day.
Yeah. You described like every other day for me. Get up at 2 or 3, just fucking awake. I get tired at 6, but then I have to go to work. Like, I'm fucking tired. Drinking coffee. But yeah, you got to give some of that McLovin in the morning.
That's what she was saying. She was like, you're not loving it. And I'm like, I would, but I don't have any coffee in me. Give me some coffee while the power's out. You're going to get some McLovin. Oh my God, I am like a heroin addict. Like I'm getting ready to like go through freaking like alleyways going, hey, I'll get naked. I'll have sex with you if you got some coffee. You got some coffee on you? It's bad, man.
Doing bumps of some coffee grinds.
Right, I'm holding up a sign saying, "Look, man, I just need some damn coffee. Keep your money. Buy me a cup of coffee, and not Starbucks. Buy me some good coffee."
Bro, I saw your Starbucks cup in there. Don't lie.
That's because I was in the store. I had to get something from Safeway last week on my way to band practice, and my only option to get coffee was at Starbucks. I said, "Well, all right," and yeah, wasn't the greatest, but their dark roast. At least she had just brewed it. It was only like 5 minutes old, so it wasn't like that oily sheen on top that you sit there and go, "Oh, it's like." And did the Exxon Valdez just explode in my mouth? That's great. That's oil. That's fantastic.
They have good white hot chocolate.
I mean, they have good hot chocolate. I like their cold brew with the pistachio.
I don't drink coffee,
foam.
but they got good white hot chocolate.
a white hot chocolate.
Yes, it's worth it to get it.
Is it segregated? He goes, I like my coffee black. I want mine white hot chocolate.
That's right. Okay, well, we keep the white hot chocolate and white and the lighter coffees. They're over here. We can't let them intermingle.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever. Okay, so I had read with Kohberger. I don't know if I told you where he has been staying. His cellmate told where the cellmate was watching a football game, and Kohberger was watching he's on Zoom with his mom like all day long, like a weirdo. And then like the football player screamed like, "You suck," like during one of the plays.
Yeah.
And Kohberger stood up and went over and he's like, "Are you saying that to me or my mom?" And the dude was like, "I'm watching a football game." But the guy said he is all day on the video chat with his mom. And then at night, he just paces all night long and washes his hands all day long. Weirdo.
Question on that. So he's on a tablet. He already has a tablet? That shit takes a while to get, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if he's been sitting
and he's
in there for
chatting.
Because I've been in jail a few times. I've been arrested more than once. But like the last time that I was arrested, there were people that were just getting into the pod the same time that I was. And some of them had already, like, they had been in there enough. They already had their tablets going on. Like, it's like, well, we're here. Let's just pick up where we left off. Like, the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
checking
like
out
and keep in mind, man, I haven't been arrested and it's been
like a week,
15 years.
A week.
since I've spent any time. I was in there for 2 days last time. And but people were out there on tablets and I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I'm like, what the hell is that? What the hell? Because like I'm making phone calls like a freaking Neanderthal on the phone.
They don't mess with old people. They're like, that's going to take too much work to teach you how to use it.
Was it rotary still?
Jesperson. I hated rotary phones even growing up because if you miss a number. Like if you misdial something, I love my cell phone because if I misdial something and it's a new number I'm putting in, then I just backspace. But not in a rotary phone. You'll be at that last number. You go 4, 6, 3, 7. God damn it, it's a 2. And then you're like, fuck, we got to start over again. Meanwhile, you're sitting there going, I just want to make this call. It's going to be like a 3-second call. I just spent 10 minutes trying to make the call to call one person to say, hey, I'm on my way. Be ready and hang up.
Wow.
It was good times, man. I didn't miss those days. At least Blockbuster was still then. You had to rotary your videos. It was 8mm, right? No.
So, but I mean, like, so the cell guy, the neighbor, was just like, that was like the weirdest. I mean, like, he was weird, and the pacing all night and the constant hand washing, but that was like the weirdest part. and him
I would have
just
said
jumping up.
challenge accepted. I was talking about you and your mom. Let's go, fucker. You know, it's like this guy's trying to be hardcore. He's not going to hardcore anything, man. But how's he on video calls all day? It's like, well, he's in Idaho. What's it? Do they get 15 minutes? Do you have to pay for him? And like, that's
I
what I'm
don't-
curious
his
about.
mama probably puts money on there for him.
Yeah.
His parents got some cash, man. So I'm thinking that
Okay.
mama's sitting there putting some serious cash on it. But you brought up a good point. Like seriously, if I was in a cell next to him, he said, "You talking about me or my mom?" I would have literally flicked him in the forehead and said, "Bitch, I'm watching a game." Even though I don't even care what I'm watching because I don't even watch sports. I probably would have done it just hearing him say that on the other side, going, "Hey, Kohberger, come here." Oh, there, because you're a bitch. And I was sat back down and kept writing.
He needs to be put in check.
There was like his dad was not at the sentencing. It was just the mom and his sister who looks just like him, which is so
Ugh.
weird. Like
Really?
they look the same. But yeah, dad wasn't there.
Yeah, Dad's like, screw it, man. My kid's a freaking loser. Because I'm not saying that he's not a loser. I'm just saying I still don't think that he did it, but I think that he's a
Really?
total loser, man. Like this guy has about the same chance of getting laid as I do jumping out of a plane without a parachute and surviving at
You could.
20,000 feet.
In the
Probably a better
swamps of
chance.
Florida.
Now then, oh my God, she just showed me a picture of Kohberger's sister. Jesus Christ, it's
him.
it's Kohberger with long hair.
Ooh. Single for
Mom's a
life.
hottie.
What?
I like those
Dad must
older
be a
ladies, man.
Chode.
Oh my God. God, I'm betting, I think sister has no chance of getting laid either, unless it's by somebody who's like a mongoloid. Jesus Christ, it's like a carbon copy.
Those eyes though, like the
Really?
whole family, like death
No.
eyes.
They squeezed him in the nose.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Like, okay, here's your baby. Hold on, it'll squeeze right here. Now y'all look the same.
You can see where the mom crowned on his head.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
He's got a little dippity doo. He's got the Dairy Queen dip there.
Oh, it does look.
His new name is Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
Oh, isn't that's McDonald's? What the hell does Dairy Queen have?
Ew, now all I see is a thing on his
Oh,
forehead.
the Blizzard. But yeah. I mean, they got the single dip cone. He's gonna
Oh
be
my
dipped
God,
in
that's funny.
chocolate pretty
The more I
soon.
look at this, the more I look at this damn picture, Jesus Christ, I'm more terrified of his sister than I am of him. Like, because she looks like she'll legit stab me just because maybe I grabbed the last can of chicken noodle soup off the shelf at Walmart. Like she's all, come here, 1 second, stabbing me. Why'd you stab him? Because I really wanted that chicken noodle soup. It was chunky, and now he's dead and chunky.
But
I'm looking at these. These are gonna be thank you for sharing the photos. These are gonna be the thumbnail for the YouTube. Oh yeah, she's
episode. Isn't that crazy? The eyes on
Yeah.
them.
they got psycho eyes. That's what it is too. All these folks
they
on the live
do.
people's got these fucked up eyes.
Oh.
Like I have friends of mine that have been twin, that are twins that have been different sets of twins. I've never seen boy girl twins look that
That's
much alike. Though
Twins.
they're not.
Twins? No.
No,
Jesus.
I wouldn't say they're. I mean, if they're the same age,
Holy
they could be
shit.
fraternal. They're not identical,
Right.
but
They look almost freaking identical. That's Kohberger with longer hair. That's what the hell that is. That's
Kohberger
it's
with
Kohberger.
Asperger.
Kohberger and drag right there. That's what that is. That's
Oh,
Kohberger
shit.
and drag.
Yeah. Ooh. Gosh. No.
Yeah, that's rough, dude.
Until
Why do we think the dad wasn't there? Do you think the dad knows more? Because he did drive with him. Like, what do we like for real?
I'll tell you what it is as a dad. Kohberger, he was probably sitting there going, "No, Dad, I don't know what's going on." Filling full of BS, and then Dad finds out that, yeah, you kind of might know what's going on, and Dad's probably pissed because I would be the same with my kid. Like I love my kids, like I said before. I love my son, even though he's a pain in the ass. But if he was sitting there, no, that's weird that these girls died and got stabbed to death, and he was BSing me. He knows that I would be beyond pissed. He'd be like, "Dad, will you support me?" You know what? No, you can kiss my ass because you're a lying little fucking prick, and you just stab girls.
He has two sisters.
Jesus, what's the other one look
there's
like?
another one.
I don't know. I can't find her, which is probably smart. She's probably like,
Yeah.
fuck y'all.
But the
Mother of
dad
God, I can't.
part, that's a good thing to. I mean, his dad's actually there. A lot of these dudes are fatherless, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always tell my kids, and my kids would never go down this route. They're good kids, but I said I will be in the bushes if you think about doing something fucking stupid. I don't care if I'm 80. I'm there. You will not. And you got to teach them to be respectful and not obsessive. I mean, do you think this was, if he was guilty, they think that he might have started stalking them on social media, watching them that
Yeah,
way, kind of
but
learning their location.
they said they came out on all of the stuff that's getting released is that there was zero connection, social media, anything, any of the stuff that we heard, it was nothing was connected. Like it was just a cold blooded, senseless killing.
But this is why I think he didn't do it. Okay, because number one, they showed the that I think it was a Ring doorbell video of what was supposed to be Kohberger's car going across there. That car had a sunroof on it. Now, Kohberger's car did not have a sunroof. That was number one for me. And it's pretty hard, like if you have a sunroof to all of a sudden go, zoom, it's gone. You know, unless you're really good at welding and doing body work, you know. But even then, you'd be able to pull up a title search and go, hey, this sucker came with a sunroof. And my biggest issue is that other roommate that waited 8 hours. Now, okay, let's say that you're in there and you know that there's a burglar in the house. So you got your cell phone. Even if you don't know your friends are dead, there's a strange dude in the house. He looks right back at you and you're like, no, not today, Satan. And you close the door. You would think that in short order, okay, maybe my roommates are all asleep. I'm calling the cops because now we have a problem. I'm not going to wait 8 hours and then call a friend of mine who doesn't live with me and go, oh my God, I think that there's a burglar in the house. No, I'm calling the cops, if I'm a chick, or if I think I can't defend myself.
Yeah.
Now, as for me, as I've mentioned many times on the show, we have firearms. So if somebody breaks into our house, we kind of have the Roach Motel mentality, which is that you can check in, but you can't check out. Why is your kid crawling around like a dog?
Exactly. It's like,
Holy cow, Fido, ease up.
come on, Zoom. You're supposed to block that out.
But yeah, man, like that's what sticks in my craw the most is that I suspect that now Kohberger is an easy target to blame him for just about anything. He's socially awkward. He's obviously, I think he's probably an asshole. Not very popular. Nobody even when they interview people from his hometown, like bars and things like that. But man, he creeped all the girls out and things like that. So he's a pretty easy person to say he must have done this. But the other chick that was living with him, the survivor, pretty hot chick. So it's kind of a little bit harder to turn around and go, must be the hot chick that did it. Nobody wants to say that. What do all of us guys think? I want to bang the hot chick. Not me in particular, because I think that everybody in that house is a bit younger than what I would want. With as many bad jokes as I make.
No. Yeah.
I like mine to be more of an adult in there, around our age.
That's me. No one else.
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, Scott and I are in the same boat. So my wife's 5 years younger than me, and that's young enough, right?
Yeah.
We still have a lot
totally,
of differences where I'm still grandpa to her, in a not creepy way.
I always make jokes because I make up fictitious characters, and for a while it was Linda. Who wouldn't do that to me? Linda. Well, now it's Mackenzie. And Mackenzie is only 15. Now go like this. Well, she's grounded again. Hold on, I got a message from her. She's not grounded. Oh, nope, she's grounded again. But in reality, I mean, seriously, that's okay. I'm 51. I turn 52 next month. I don't even want somebody who's in their 30s because I don't want to have to, worry about all the shit that goes on when you're in your 30s. I don't want to worry and have to think about having to kind of, I don't want to say retrain because that's probably not the right thing to say and you're going to catch shit for it. But basically deal with shit because at 51, man, I have no fucks to give. Like zero. So, let's say she's like 30 years old, and she comes home, and then Barbara, she totally wore this ugly dress, and then da da da. I'd be like, I don't give two shits. I don't even know who this chick is. Oh my God, you're so mean to me. You should care that Barbara wore an ugly dress. Look, I can't even dress myself, okay? Like, if it wasn't for Jen, I would wear clown shoes and like plaid pants and a freaking torn up t-shirt that I got back in freaking 1982.
What's wrong with that? I'd
I
love a
think
pair of
plaid
clown
pants would
shoes.
be cute.
Yeah.
We're like, okay. We're
You
too
described
young
my
for you,
teenage
hon.
years. In fact, I was wearing like the old man pants, and I had like a Cure t-shirt, and I'd wear like a blazer, and it was the
Yeah.
goth mod days. So nothing wrong with plaid pants, man.
No, but so I'm going back to him. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
Trying to get his freaking sister out of my head because I'm gonna have nightmares about that shit. Because she's still on the loose, okay? I'm just saying she's terrifying.
She's out there still on the loose, man.
she's probably hiding because
Yeah.
one's like, I'll support him. The other one's like, I gotta go.
She's hiding in her woods. I know it now. I know now. Now I got to get contractors out here to build me a big old fence with razor wire. She's hiding in her woods. That's we took my truck and started going up this path that they cut through the valley, and there's a big freaking ranch gate on top of the hill. That's where she's hiding. That's her compound right there. Now I'm terrified for my freaking life. I need drugs. I need copious amounts of drugs.
Listen,
She's just
I
pre-starting our cult we talked about.
Oh my gosh. So he was this TA assistant, right? And he was very harsh against all the girls. Like, I think he hated women, and I think they were just pretty girls. And as the papers are coming out, he disfigured, like her face was just horrible.
Okay, but most people who target women, like for example, like Keith Jesperson, we all know Keith. He likes women if they're useful, be it for companionship, sex, something like that. But all in all, and we know this by the way that he communicates with Jen, there's not a whole lot of respect. Like Jen can sit there and tell him 100 times, like, "Hey, we need this piece of artwork. Okay, we need you to draw us and he'll blow her off. But if I sit there and I kind of lay down the law, go, "Hey, look, I need this and I need this in a week." Okay, no problem, and boom, it's done. So I think Kohberger might fall, whether he did or not. And I'm gonna stick to that. I still don't think he did. I just think he's an idiot. I think that he has no respect for women. None. What's the ooh? You scared the shit out of me.
Because I had
Changed my pants.
sent one thing over to Jeff, and it was from just in the nick of crime had posted it of a piece that came out where he went to a strip club. Remember, sent you that, and the girl, like, he was doing a lap dance, and he said something like, "I want to kill somebody," and she's like, "What? Who do you want to kill?" And then it
My
got
sperm.
weirder. So I mean, there was between that, and I just feel like the signs were just glaring from the TA standpoint of authority and just belittling people and thinking he's just so much smarter than women and everything. I think he thought he was gonna be like, amazing at it, but he wasn't.
His
Like, I
face
think
is,
he,
yeah.
so I think it was definitely building up. I mean, if he's at a strip bar and he's like, I want to kill somebody, and she's like, what?
Okay, but I've said that 1,000 times. Like
No.
At
no,
a strip
to you-
club?
Thank you.
Okay, not at a strip club. I sit there, and I got strip club stories too. But I've said
Yes.
that a million times. Like, I'm having that kind of a day. I swear to God, I am like this close to a felony, and I just want to beat the shit out of somebody. I want to kill somebody. It doesn't mean that I'm really going to go out there
Okay.
like to Walmart or something and grab one of the Walmart people and kick the shit out of them or kill them.
Let's change it. You have a girl dancing on you, and he, with his spooky eyes, are just there and goes, I want to kill somebody.
But people take things out of context, and she wants to be famous. Well, she could have taken a whole conversation and really twisted it.
So
could have been
you think
kinda
he
like-
said, I want to kill that poo-tang?
That or she's like, "How's your day going?" Oh fuck, I could just totally kill someone because it's such a shitty thing. So she might have played it up bigger than what it was. Hard to say.
Everyone wants their 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I think he does too. Look,
Totally.
He's staring at me. So his picture. I'm absorbing. You know, we work with energies, right, and people's their intentions. So, a couple things on it. If he is innocent, if I was innocent, I don't want to. I say go to fucking trial because I'm innocent.
Yes.
You know, I'm not taking any plea deals, but at the same time, maybe this is his only claim to fame. You know, he looks like he wants attention. Just look at him. He's looking at the fucking camera. He's got a smirk he can't quite see. Right.
That is
He's liking
true.
this.
Because I mean, that one statement that the girl made, she's she pretty much summed it up that way.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'll agree with that 100%. I think you're right though, Jeff. He wants the attention. He probably never got it in high school, never got it in college, and he thinks he's super smart, which academically he probably is. PhD candidate, he can't be stupid. However, not smart enough to realize that, hey, the best way to get attention, especially from the ladies. Now, this is for all the listeners for your show and ours. Okay, y'all gather around. This is for the guys. Girls, step away for a second. You ready? Don't be a douchebag.
Okay.
That's the secret. Like, seriously. Yeah, like seriously, Jen has a big concern about women coming around me at all and talking to me because I'm not a douchebag. I'm a very, very, I listen, I pay attention. She just doesn't realize that I don't give two shits about any of the women.
Love the attention.
I'm a performer. I perform on stages. Of course I love the attention. I'm not going to sit there and lie and say, oh my God, I don't want nobody to pay attention to me. I kind of get paid for people to pay attention to me, okay? If they're not, then we're not selling tickets.
If they ain't throwing cash at you while they talk, they ain't worth it.
I've been asking women to stuff dollar bills down my underwear, behind stage and everything like that. But hey, I'll tell you what, if you want to show you're a real fan, let me undo my bet. Wait, you want a blow job? No, I want 20s.
Yes.
Put 20s down there. Daddy needs some shoes. He's got to make a house payment. That's right. Daddy wants some pizza. Dude, that's the other thing. When you come out, you got to come to that pizza place we showed you, dude.
I like so good.
You're supposed to.
Oh, shit.
Pizza Pub.
Yeah, I totally forgot. A big shout out to Lexi's Pizza Pub here in Kelso, Washington. Y'all, even if you're in Portland, like for real, man, we talked to one of the owners last night and I asked her if it was okay if we can give him a shout out.
Yeah.
I am a pizza snob, okay? I really am. Like when I want pizza, I wait for Thursdays because on Thursdays I'm around the Eugene, Oregon area, right around there. And I get it's called My Boy's Pizza because it's a good pizza. It's good. This place here, Lexi's, it is worth the hour drive from Portland to come up here off of Lexington Bridge Road and go to Lexi's Pizza. This place here, number one, the staff was amazing. Okay, the service was top notch, but the pizza, we both got 10-inch pizzas, right? Because they're like little personal pizzas. Holy mother of God.
It looked bigger than 10 inches in that photo, by the way.
That's
what she always says.
Yeah, that's right.
Pictures add 10 pounds.
That's what I told her. She saw me naked right in real life for the first time. I said, well, pictures add a little bit of weight to it, a little bit of girth. I'm sorry.
Well, back in the day before I was married, I used to put like a quarter next to it so they had an idea what scale was like when you're doing those wiener pics.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, man. Look, I don't want to disappoint you in real life, so I'm going to send you the picture right now. I do that too, yeah. So I don't want you to be too disappointed.
Just don't use pesos because it really throws them off. You're like, how big's a peso? Yeah.
Okay, here's my question. So, all right. So he's in isolation up to 2 weeks while the officials assess, his security level and mental state. So you have 4 options that he's going to be assigned to: either closed custody, 23 hours a day in a cell, only moved with restraints, protective custody, mental health housing, or long-term restrictive housing. What do we think?
What he should deserve or what he wants?
What they think they're going. What do you think they will end up giving him after they assess him?
I don't think it's going to be protective custody, or I don't think it's going to be closed custody, only because I don't think that he's a threat to other people in the prison. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to go against another prisoner. I don't care if it's like little tiny, small Dewey Do Right who weighs 100 pounds. We know that he's going to get his ass kicked. Okay.
Yes.
So protective.
Yeah,
So
protective.
protect him from everybody else.
Right, because dude, there are cockroaches that can kick this guy's ass. I mean, seriously, a big enough roach is going to come and pull out a shiv and go, "You're in the wrong unit, SA," and stab him. I mean, shit, protective. I'm going to go with protective.
Yeah. Well, he's already
Jesus
mouthing
Christ,
off.
it looks like a barbecue grill.
He's going to pull a Dahmer that's already been mentioned in articles, right? He's already
Someone.
yeah, he's already
Oh, wait.
he's trying to, was it solo flex? What do they call that thing? He's already trying to piss people off. You know, he has notoriety, so he thinks that, you know, he watched a lot of prison shows like us, and he knows you have to show dominance the first week there, but you have nothing to back it up.
No, he's
Yeah.
gonna get Dahmer. That's what I'd like to say.
Totally. And speaking of that, I think he's going to do what Dahmer did too. He's going to start getting letters, of course, because everybody wants him on the show. Everybody wants that murderabilia. And he's going to thrive on that. He's going to be sitting there going, look at me. See, now I'm getting all the attention I want. You know, yeah, I'm incarcerated, but now people know who I am. People see me. And like I said before, the key to being seen is if he just wasn't a douchebag and maybe worked on a real smile and not looking like a creeper, or whispering to people like, "I want to kill somebody," or glaring at women in bars, you know, where
Yeah.
you're all creepy. Maybe you could have been on the vagina train, but instead he's getting all D's. I'm stuck on that saying that that the sister of one of the victims said, getting all the D's. That I say some funny shit, but that trumps anything I've ever said in my life. That's good.
We'll dig this. I think that you and I should do a Clueless style. I don't know. Do you want to be Alicia Silverstone? I mean, I'm looking at Brittany Murphy right here. You know, this dude is totally clueless, and we're gonna make over. You know, that haircut has to go. Okay, that mama's boy trimmed. I don't know what is going on at the top. But I say, you know, maybe like grow it long like mine, right? Because if he had long hair, and if you look like a rocker, that douchebag face is gonna get hidden. Grow like a nice beard
Facts.
and a mustache, and then you'll have Charles Manson eyes, which the girls dig. You know, they like the psychos with the long hair.
He's got crazy eyes.
Well,
Yeah,
right now, being clean shaven and everything, right there. And honestly, he looks like a rape victim, like a potential rape victim.
He looks like a victim.
Yep,
Not a-
that's what he looks like.
He's preparing at that look because he has his eyes in the shock,
Yeah.
dead
He
stare.
looks like a choir boy that's seen too much.
He's going to be getting the shocker, all right. Kind of like the first time us guys have to go to the doctor for a full physical, and we get the try to relax talk before we get the poke in the butt.
Relax.
Yep, I was telling Jen that yesterday because I was putting on rubber gloves because we were cooking, and I go, "That's the most terrifying a guy can ever hear in the doctor's office is when they go, okay, try to relax,' and they snap their glove. That's the last thing we ever do. It's like, oh nope, can't relax now. I know what's coming."
That's why I stopped going to the doctor. I fired
Oh
mine
my God.
3 years ago. I'm saying
I had
I'm
to
just
quit.
gonna go natural, man.
I had to quit because, like, last time I went, after everything was said and done, the nurse walked in. Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know, but he put his pants next to mine. I thought that was a doctor. I was a little shocked. I'll admit, but at least he rubbed my head and said I was pretty. So there was that. So
Why do doctors
All in
walk
all-
around with their pants around their ankles? Is that a new thing?
I figured as part of the exam, you know, a stress test, anal rape, and then hey, you're good to go. Pee in the cup
I didn't know
on
you
your
had
way
a third arm.
out. Why are your hands on my shoulder while you're doing that exam?
Wow.
Man, well, I guess he's gonna go in protective custody because people want him.
Unless they want him dead, which that could be possible. I mean, that's a whole other subject.
Throw him
of-
out there, man.
like with Christopher Scarver, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Dahmer. It's apparently it was Planned Parenting that happened that day.
Yes, it was. I agree.
And he
Maybe
didn't
they'll
get his
throw him in
goods.
public and they'll like get him good, and then they're like, all right, let's move him. You know, to
Idaho is kind of a cowboy state. I mean, I got to tell you, man, it's kind of like a cowboy state right there. So it might be You know, you got John Law sitting there as the warden, sitting there, boys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw him in Gen Pop for all of 48 hours. Now, I don't think he's going to make it that long, no 48 hour. I give him about 2.5 hours tops. And then we all going to go on a pizza break. We're going to have a pizza party. And when we come out, you know what? Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, he'll be going, Idaho.
Idaho. Is there a, so we need to look up, is there a famed pizza place that we can promote out in Idaho?
Right.
You know, we're taking
Good idea.
submissions for the place that the
Have them
the officers-
deliver at a special time for the officers.
Right.
yeah, it's a meeting place. It's sorry.
Like,
Need
pizza
someone
break.
knocked off in prison? Come have a slice while you wait.
Yes. I mean, I do. Maybe he'll go into. That's a great idea. Gin pop for a hot minute
Yep.
and then move him.
'Cause that's
Yeah.
how they got Dahmer, man. They left Dahmer alone with Scarborough and
Scarver.
Scarver, rather. God dang it.
Scarborough
and,
Fair.
and they knew they knew the dude was a whack job to begin with. Okay, so
They
they knew
believed
that
it.
it was very dangerous to leave any inmate alone with him because he could snap at any second. And they leave the most infamous criminal that they've had in their prison with him. And they go, okay, bye bye. You guys have fun, quote unquote, cleaning the place and mopping the floors. And they come back, oh, he's dead. How did that ever happen? That's a shocker.
Yep.
Well,
Well
the
played.
mop head broke and his head looks like
Yep.
a mop, so we just fucking dunked him in there and just shimmied away at the floor.
Shimmy.
Painting the walls red today, boys. We're painting the walls red.
Well, and this can kind of, are we going to discuss Keith Jefferson's current view on this and where he would like him to go?
Okay, now we're getting number one. Oh, she's pointing at me because she doesn't want me to run my mouth about another podcaster who is a scumbag.
We don't lower ourselves.
It's
Okay,
me.
I'm-
I'm the scumbag.
I
You guys need to
know.
be
No,
careful
it's not
about.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we
sorry.
know who we're talking about. So here's my issue with Jesperson right now. Is he's playing both sides of the fence.
Nope, that's not what he asked, hon. He just
Hey,
asked.
this is
Fine.
open
Where-
forum. You got to let it
Yeah.
go. It's
No.
free flow. You can talk as you like.
Exactly. See, Jeff's not even making me in trouble. It's you. You're all. I'm always in trouble with you.
Well, she's keeping respectable and safe. My wife does the same
Yeah.
thing. She's all peel box.
I've been
Damn
thinking
it.
the same thing. Way too many inmates, and some that are getting out know our address, and
No.
scares the shit out of me.
But
Yeah.
let me say, I'm gonna say that of course, then you can say your piece.
Okay.
That Keith, as he does with all of them, is I want their address so I can reach out to get them out here. You know, same with the New York guy, and he wants to give him all his tidbits and helpful information. And then plus Keith gets his name back out there because he's attention whore.
That's what I was gonna kind of say about the whole thing. Keith likes playing all sides of the fence. He's playing us against another podcaster, and I won't mention names, but we all know who I'm talking about. Freaking so this other one where, hey, look, I was in the news again, blah blah blah, because he was just the first one to the punch. But Jesperson does that. Anybody who goes to prison that gets any notoriety, he knows that if he even mentions he's going to write a letter to him, Jesperson's name's back out there, which works great for us for the art gallery. I mean, it works great for us because it's free advertising. But still, Keith really likes the attention a lot. He's like, he probably likes it even more than Dahmer did. Like, honestly.
I mean, part of his rules is he's not allowed to be on the internet because he just searches for himself.
Yeah,
Really?
that's true. No, that's actually true. I think
Yeah.
I think Keith is the one who actually told us that. I'm not allowed to be on the internet because it caught me searching myself too many times, and any publicity that I'm getting. And I'm like, God dang, it's pretty bad when you're so bad at being on the internet that you're searching for yourself all the time. Then they shut you down for that.
He is obsessed with himself.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got two now. It will be two, but he drew, a picture of himself, and I'll always send him back I'll take a picture and I'll send back every picture he's done, and he keeps like a log of them. And there was the colored one that he did of himself, and it
I
was
gotta be colored.
rejected, and I was like, God damn it! I'm telling you right now, it's because it's a picture of yourself and you drew it, and they're like, nope, So I'm like, you're not getting the next package either then. But yeah,
Interesting.
they really block a lot of because he loves himself.
That is true, man. Like I've got a pretty good sized ego when I'm performing. Not so much on the show, so much, but when I'm performing on stages, my ego's pretty. Cause I'm pretty okay at what I do. Keith's ego makes mine seem like I just stay quiet and don't want attention from anybody. Like seriously, it's out there, dude.
He's
Huh.
pretty okay at what he does. He got caught
I'm gonna have
though.
to process that one. And that's interesting.
Yep.
I mean, other folks he talked to, so you think he takes the cake on
He's
ego?
self-absorbed. Yep.
I don't think
For
there's too
sure.
many that I know that would really. I don't know. I can't think of any that would
Love
that are
himself that
obsessed with
much.
themselves.
Yeah. But he does. I mean, man, he does.
Every time we go to visit him, we've heard the same stories, the same ones every time.
It's not like he can make
And,
new stories.
and like, I would say every 5 or 6 emails or even calls that he makes to me, I get the same exact stories every time because he likes talking about himself. I mean, nothing wrong with that. That's just his personality trait. But it's
Right.
just a huge amount of ego right there. Huge.
Well, when he does other podcasts after yours, because you guys did well, it was relevant because he was talking about the series that
No,
it was
yeah.
about his daughter. This has
Mm-hmm.
been after that. I don't even watch it, dude. I didn't even finish that show
Oh,
because
it was
it's the same
bad.
old, same old. It was actually
Mm-hmm.
really boring for me to watch.
Yeah, it was bad. It was just bad.
Yeah. And he does interviews now, but I'm like, I don't care. It's the same shit. Unless you want to hear
Yeah.
his voice.
To,
No
to
offense to
me,
Keith.
watching that series, seriously, it was like it was equivalent to watching Scooby Doo because she would always have these moments of, oh my God, we can go check over here. Come on, gang, grab Scooby, and the only thing that was missing is she should have turned to the character playing her brother and gone, would you do it for a Scooby snack? That's the only thing that was missing.
It had
A
nothing to
doobie
do with
snack.
him. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, all these documentaries have been actually faltering pretty badly. I can't remember the last one. The Night Stalker one was okay on Netflix, but it's still kind of same old, same old. But I like
Yeah.
that they're bringing people. And what I'm going to hear now is the stories of the people that we're talking with them and have,
Oh yeah.
I call it memorabilia from them. I don't need to hear the rehash of the crime,
Huh? It's true. And a
So
lot like I don't talk about the crimes. Like we just talk. You
Right.
know?
My whole thing is I don't want to hear or talk to anybody like let's say if Gacy was still alive or anything like that, or any of them, because we've heard the story. We've heard it 1,000 times. Now I'll tell you who I do want to get on the show. There's a couple that we talked to that aren't famous killers. One of them I can't mention because he's got a court date coming up, but he's in California. You know who I'm talking about, right?
It's his birthday.
Today's his birthday. I'm not going to mention his name off.
Jeffrey. I got you.
Yeah, she'll send you the name, but then
Sure,
you know
for
who
sure.
I'm talking about. But him, I would even have David Allen on because that's got to be it. That's the really kind of pervy one that does art with bodily fluids,
Special art.
special art, because he's just weird enough that would make an interesting show. But there's a few that I talked to that aren't famous at all, except for maybe in their small little region. That would be amazing because it's a new story. Like there's not a shit ton of documentaries about him and books and everything like that. So
Right.
it would make it more entertaining.
I agree. It's
It's a
and
different.
that's and what about Ricky Wassenaar? I think that's
Oh yeah, Rooster.
yeah,
I would love
Rooster.
to have Rooster on. I would love it. And I'll tell you why, because as you and I both said, can't condone what he did to those rapists and child molesters. I can't condone it, but not shedding a tear either.
No,
I find
and
it fascinating. I'm sorry. That
No, I
he's
see-
in there for something
Yeah.
different, but he decided to say, fuck it. I'm in here, might as well stay for life and then take these guys out.
and his story is brewing. He's at the very cusp, and then, we got a Facebook profile for him. There's a couple out there.
Yes.
You should see the one that was created for him recently, and he's posting short stories on there. And he's going to be in court actually in New Mexico. I don't know if he's the plaintiff, if he's suing them, because he does that quite a bit. But there's a link where you can actually watch him early Friday or Thursday morning. Go find it there. But his story is brewing. It could turn to something bigger. And for all you listening, I warned him on certain people not to talk to. I don't keep people, but I put the warnings out. This is going to be exclusive for us here. Okay.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah.
We usually give that warning about certain people as well, because some people, unfortunately, with what we do, not everybody's on the up and up like we are. Like, there are some people out there that are shady as hell. It's sad but true.
Yeah. You think it's an industry or business or hobby, where the hell you want to call it, where you got to keep up the morals, right? You got to do what's right by everybody. And he's going to have some artwork for sale pretty soon, and not artwork. I'm sorry. He's got some statements about his recent unaliving events that he puts into some pretty brutal words. That's going to be exclusive, right?
Oh yeah, that's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this up pretty quick, because I've got the bandmates coming over, because it's my turn to host a dinner or lunch, or that's that lamb I was telling you that's in the oven right now.
Very good. So this is a combination of the Jeff Show, sex, love, and serial killers. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I always enjoy it. This is great. And this will be on Spotify, right? And YouTube.
You got it.
And you guys will get a camera so we can see your faces pretty soon. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
$20,
order one. I'm gonna order one today. Because I do. Oh, I do, huh?
He just orders things like deja vu, like, oh, I just let me order it.
So I wind up with like 30 freaking of everything, like my cables. I was telling her, I don't know what happened to all the mic cables. Where the hell are you? Know what? I'm gonna order myself like 20 new mic cables. Dude, you have a whole crate of these in the garage. And sure enough, we found them all. Hey, did you know I have like a whole crate of mic cables? And she's all, yeah, you do.
Oops. Organization.
You could have bought other cool shit. Does Amazon go out there to you guys' house?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They come way up here. I'm always shocked when they do come. They always have that look like, is this the Hills Have Eyes? Am I going to get murdered here in these woods? You might. You might.
You could. We got Kohberger's sisters out there waiting. Communes being started.
I'm gonna have fucking nightmares. I swear to God, I'm having nightmares about Kohberger's sister. For them not being identical twins, that floors me. Like, seriously, that's rough, dude. That's rough.
Yeah. Final thoughts.
Definitely not over with that guy. It's gonna drag on,
No.
I'm sure.
Orange is not his color, by the way.
No.
It's not working for your pale ass, dude. Sorry. And it's my favorite color. I love orange, but not that way.
No.
Doesn't bring out your eyes.
Oh, I think that orange is going to be his new black when he's getting all the D's.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
That's how we end it. So go get some
groovy,
coffee.
Man. I love your cup, man. That is awesome. I got
Hopefully
my
it doesn't
Nightmare
break.
Before Christmas cup.
They break all my cups, so hopefully this one doesn't break.
Shit, man. All right. Let's wrap this up, man. It's been fun, Jeff, man. We always love being on the show. And now, of course, shooting the shit with you all the time.
Hell yeah. Thank you for joining, Scott and Jen. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Talk to you
we
soon.
love you too, bud. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you soon, man. Bye.
Bye.